So, good evening and welcome everyone to our adventures here in Ilhern. Take two. Unfortunately, we will not have the live over there on Twitch. So, please remind me before I go to bed to start the 3-day upload because, well, Cox is being Cox right now. Quick roll call, make sure everyone is still here and hasn't run away on me. Joe.
Yep.
Code Tark from a tin can. Sarah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Union.
I'm Union.
Arson slash Tempest.
Hello.
Alright. So, where we last left off all those long times ago, Sarah died.
Oh yeah, by the way, Union.
Right, that did happen.
Yeah, Sarah died.
I mean, she got better though.
At what
You're welcome.
cost?
A gem about 2,000 gold.
Anyhow. But as of right now, the party has cleared out the what should have been the a corrupted druid's grove, one of the fonts of souls. You've already made your way back out of the forest. Already began going over what happened with Everflame, who I believe you guys decided you were going to rest before hopping on the birds, and he summoned a mansion for you guys to go and take a little nap.
Yeah,
I believe so.
because right side of the screen still has a grand total of 17 HP.
I have 10.
Union's at 24? Don't know what happened.
Should be at 10
Okay.
because roll 20. Yeah.
But I believe beyond that, it was a means of planning where your next target would be between Innsland, Bergland, or to deal with the one you left in Mergia.
I mean, we could start at Mergia and work our way down. We would be passing over Innsland, but I just have a really bad feeling about Innsland.
Same.
Why?
Or should we not at least try and see what might be going on there?
I don't think we really have time. I think we just need to pick a location and go there.
Yeah.
Or
But at the same time, passing by someplace to have to come back to it sounds like a waste of time.
Well, I'll follow where you guys decide, but just a gut feeling that Innsland's gonna be nasty.
I mean, I'll support everybody's choice on this if they don't want to go to Innsland first, if they want to save it for last. But
I think we should save Innsland for last, to be honest.
so going to that one place, Murgia.
Yes.
Unless anyone disagrees.
I have no objections.
We do still have to find a way to stop whatever's in Mergia from happening. Then again, we will have time on the Griffins to decide, like, how we're gonna deal with it.
I think we should make our way. I'm not doing voice well tonight. I think we should make our way toward Bergia.
Bergia?
Bergia, Bergland, they're the same.
What are the fuck it's
Merg-
called? Mergia?
Mergia
B1.
is
Mergia.
Mergia.
Yeah,
Some-
I think he might be talking about Bergland.
Oh my god.
I think that was one of the other
Another-
options.
It is, and
Yes.
I'm trying to get
I
my
think he
map
was just
open
combining
here.
two different towns into one word.
Is Sparklet one of the ones? And is it on the way to Mergia?
My list says that there are three left: Innsland, Murgia, and Bergland.
Uh,
interesting that there's not one in a.
It's between Murgia and Innsland. So Innsland is closest. Bergland is a little bit farther than that. And then we have Murgia.
Well, we'd have to come back to Innsland eventually anyway. So why not go to Bergland, then Mergia, and then Innsland? And then we're doing like a circle.
yeah, that makes sense.
Agreed.
We'll travel about the same distance either way.
I'm with Kotark on this. That looping.
Well, we wouldn't be
Looping around.
Well,
passing
either way we would have to loop around.
because Bergland
It's
is
just which direction we go first.
yeah, Bergland's more to the east, and Innsland's to
Yeah.
the west of us. So they are different directions.
So it is.
It's a circle regardless.
It's a
Yeah.
circle regardless.
Like I'm looking at the map right now. Like it's either a direction of northwest or northeast. I just pulled up the actual world map
Yeah.
because
I just asked
make my
Buzzbot.
brain.
Yay, Passpot.
Oh,
1 second.
I mean, if we're unsure, we should probably just put it to a vote. Because I think it's Innsland or Bergland.
Help narrow it down region-wise for y'all. My awesome upload speed. Ignore the small army tabs.
Yes, open that. I told you to.
Ooh, I'm looking at these recipe tabs.
I said ignore the tab, sir.
It's like you got like smoky meats and stuff. And now I'm hungry.
I may be doing a slow cooked pork butt when I get off work tomorrow.
Ooh. You can bring that to ROTG Con.
It will be devoured long before then.
I can make a new one at ROTG Con.
Would you like that on so you can doodle? Let's see if I can't get it on Roll20 here for you.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go to Bergsland. We
Yeah.
don't know what to expect there. We know kind of what we're expecting in Murgia, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to convince anybody to go to Insulin first. So
I have contacted some people in Innsland, and they're holding out for now.
What's it like there?
Zombies.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, so.
Sorry, you don't deserve the sarcasm.
The sarcasm is appreciated. Do not worry. But yes, let's go Berglund first.
okay.
After we get our nap.
It's coming.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna like, strap ourselves in and you guys can sleep on the way.
I feel like it'd be hard to sleep on skeletal griffins while they fly extremely fast.
You got
Yeah.
rope, right?
I repeat what Sarah said.
Agreed.
Just tie yourself in. I've done it many times. It works.
Do we each get our own separate room in the mansion?
Yes.
That's really nice.
There is that common room that everyone can share, but otherwise there are rooms for everybody. For those wanting some privacy. Oh,
Like seeing the main map and then the sides of the other map and then it's moving around. Give me a little motion sickness.
Oh, no motion sickness.
Right. So anything anyone plans to do whilst this particular rest is going?
Nope. Apart from faceplant and a bed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, if I gotta sit around for 8 hours, I might as well do some recharging.
Oh, Clotark.
How long has it been since we did the ultimate epic showdown thing against the other party members?
Since
Yesterday?
it has in about another 2 hours, we'll officially have hit 24 hours.
Okay, but not a week.
Correct. Not even close.
Okay, and I do not have my special armor ability yet.
Right. That's accurate.
And the first long rest was a 4-hour loop. Oh, right. I am going to identify this quill that I got before from Everflame's bag. I'm looking at my character. It's like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Check this man's quill. You ain't identified it yet. He's been spying on you this whole time.
Sir, we have been busy.
Have you though?
Yes.
Both Sarah and you have literally napped off the job. The dirtiest of dirt naps.
Sure.
To be fair, he ate a soul, so
Yeah, that food coma. Jeez.
like 400 damage of food coma.
It is I can't remember the name of the exact magic item, but I believe there's one actually that exists, but it's basically an auto scribe. You talk,
Okay.
it writes.
Gotcha.
You are well aware that it cannot do spells.
Gotcha.
Great for
Oh, like
dwarves
for
mumbling
journals.
and while they're doing archaeological digs and shit.
Makes sense as to why he would like this, then.
Anyhow, you are all eventually roused, either from your doings or your slumbers. Some a bit more fitful than others, by Everflame's a gentle shaking.
But we can press the button.
You can press the button.
Good, because seeing those HP bars scared me.
Everflame just decides that this is it. It's time to finally reveal that he actually was the person you were supposed to kill up in Mergia,
Yeah.
and just fireballs all of you.
To be fair, it wouldn't even take that. Just several solid pokes.
Yeah, but one spell, several pokes. Action economy is
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Well, back to work.
As Union attempts to exit the screen,
What?
you don't see your token down there.
Oh, that might have been
What? What are you doing to me?
me. It's fixed.
Didn't
All
even
is well.
notice. Anyhow, you are greeted with a fresh pot of coffee provided by Everflame. Much weaker than what Joe has available. As well as good old breakfast goodies. The dwarf himself seems a little rattled, muttering to himself as he's handing out plates.
Something wrong, Everflame?
I mean, the world ending and
Apart from... Yeah.
just it's been a while since I've been out and about, and not exactly the return to adventure I had expected had I ever planned to do so. It's just eating at me, I guess.
Could be worse.
I have no idea the whereabouts of my husband. The world is ending. You literally died yesterday. By all means, how could it be worse?
You could still be frozen in that tower.
That'd be 60.
But then I wouldn't have the awareness of the other three.
No, but you wouldn't know and you'd still have a broken leg. Or we could have come in, told you everything that's going on, and then left you frozen. That would have been worse.
Eat your damn food. Joe Trenta is typing.
Yeah, Joe Trenta is, while everybody else is sleeping, is healing himself, but he's just seeing how many spell slots he's having to use to do so.
He's just a nickel and dime healing himself.
Look, if
Maybe
you would've
that's
asked before
why Everflame's upset, because he had to listen to that all night.
If asked, I still had a 4th level. I could have given the cure wounds.
Just be. These are not. Because you gotta remember, while you guys are taking your long rest, I'm taking 8 short rests. And
Yes.
using, you know, basically the leftover
I
spell
could've-
points. So that's
I
another
could have given
20.
you a 4th level cure wounds.
That's
It's
probably
fine.
about as many resources as I wanted to use right now. That'll work. That gets me back up to a more healthy looking.
I believe there's another roll I require from you, sir.
What's that?
Have you, or did you drink the concoction? I don't think
Oh,
anyone
yeah,
in the group
remember,
had.
No, I did. I was the only one.
Ah,
I was the only one, and in fact, I still have all the other potions as well.
that's true. The concoction. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, the mansion will be dispersing here shortly, so I do hope you have gotten your rest. Have we decided on our destination?
Bergland.
Alright. Interesting place it is. He'll hop out the extra dimensional door and start readying his griffin.
I'll follow.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm assuming Joe and Kotarg are following as well.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Okay.
just changing my storing options a little bit while we were sitting around here.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's see.
So we now have 6 days, right? Or 5 days.
You should have 5.5.
5.5 days. Yep.
uh, right. Do you know whereabouts in Berglund that we're supposed to be heading?
I know we have been told. I just do not remember off the top of my head. Out of character. Like it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, I don't have my notes.
Was it Hercure? That sound right?
Why are your notes on Discord of all places? You're welcome to roll
My
a
brain is telling me-
history check to see if you are correct.
I mean, we'd be able to see it as we got closer anyway, right?
Yeah, but I think that human saying of off by an inch, off by a mile would definitely apply here. Berglund being nearly as
So what
large
did
as
the 10?
Bakia.
What did the 10 get me?
Yeah, you're about as much confidence in your answer as you currently have.
And at this point, I realize neither of these intelligence characters have history.
Really?
Yeah.
But if Herkia is your guess, I mean that's as safe a bet as any. Puts you down in the middle. Depending on how
Yeah.
far you can see the blasted things, maybe just maybe we can course correct as we get close.
Yep. This sounds feasible.
So keep your eyes on the sky for scalies.
Yeah.
There's quite the drake population. Not the full-fledged dragons, mind you, but plenty of drakes.
Wyverns and the like.
There's a couple wormlings, I would imagine,
Ah.
as well. They're mostly harmless, but they can be a bit temperamental, and who knows how the Eternal Night has been treating them. Also, hi, Duke.
Yeah. He's thirsty.
Oh,
Get ready to hear him for like 2 minutes because he's probably gonna drink the whole thing.
That's all right, Duke. We can drink together. There we go.
my mom's dog does the same thing.
So you
Just tell everybody all the time. My dog doesn't drink; he tanks.
Yep.
you don't have a dog, you have a camel.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, does his best to adjust with what landmarks he has before saddling up. Waits for you all to do the same before taking off without a word.
I
I'll
assume we
jump
all
on.
settle.
I intend to.
Intend to what?
To settle it.
Okay.
Yeah. Arson Tempest do the same.
As with Union.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So as you ascend the skies and the skeletal griffins begin to get up to their enchanted speeds, the wind threatening to tear you from the custom saddles as you grip ever so tightly, you can see the land race beneath you once again. Kodak, I'm sharing this one. And I quote, I'm functioning like a slightly aware paper mache character right now.
Checks out.
Sounds alright. Gonna be fine, love. I promise. The ground racing beneath you. For some, familiar sights soon race into view. For those who have actually explored the Obachia region westward, which I think is like no one in this part
Everybody
except
but
maybe Union. Sarah probably would have had an adventure or two over here.
But you're singing to me in binary. I can't really understand.
Yeah, I didn't
I
catch it
just
either.
like everyone
Yeah.
except Union's like, oh great, he fell off the fucking griffin.
Is that
No,
all you
no.
heard? Was that you fell off the griffin? Okay.
The last time I did this, a dragon showed up, so maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
Were you asking if we had been from there?
Have you not been from there, but have you? This is if you've ever adventured in the westward area, basically, you'd start to see the river or familiar sights by the end of day. Um,
Where is?
you would guess that you are roughly here after a full day of the Enchanted Griffin's travel. I need Constitution saving throws from everyone for the endurance check of the ride. No, you are not in Union
First
Zara.
That was 15.
First one was arson. This one is tempest.
Okay.
Con save.
All right.
It's not rolling in roll 20.
No, it is
Oh,
not.
wait a second. Hold on. Okay, so okay.
That's what I'm trying to get you to do is hold on.
I switched browsers and I don't have that extension installed. Okay.
There you go. Okay. So far, the fatigue and saddle sores have not begun to kick in. Hearing is a little affected as you've had just the sheer sound of whistling winds beating past you for the last 24 hours. Sarah. How the fuck did you... It's just a door. How can we not get through a door?
God, I'm so late.
It's been eternal night for like a month now. Tim, you said these are the right keys.
What do you mean you left them at the house?
But some artificers got bored. Yes indeed.
If those two artificers get bored, we got bigger problems.
You can all see as Everflame, as darkness falls, does light his trademark Everflame lantern, and does begin to fly a little closer to land. But does not seem to be making any attempt to take to land itself.
That was the benefit of these, right?
Right.
Because they never tire.
They have not, once they got up to their top speed, they have not stopped flapping.
Good.
Come midday, you find yourselves crossing over yet another river. At this point, those who are not accustomed to being awake so intensely will need the con save followed by their strength save, as your muscles are doing their best to hold on tight to reins and saddle alike. Joe, you will only require the strength save.
Only the strength save.
Oh, excuse me, athletics if you have it
First one's
trained.
gonna be arson. And then the other one is gonna be tempest once I find that sheet on my screen.
Ooh, that was a good one.
The bear has trained you very well. Just Locking them legs, man. Just locking that hip into place.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah, note 1 degree of exhaustion.
Oh, I don't know why it rolled
That's all right.
twice.
We just go with the first rolls of each set. So while you maintain your grip, you likewise will be taking a hit of exhaustion. As scroll back up here, Kodark and Arson are damn near yanked out of their saddle by the winds. It was a definitely a close one, but you managed to catch yourselves.
Yep, I got Featherfall prepared.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you go to Featherfall, and then someone else on their Griffin comes in right behind you and just slams into you because you were going so slow.
Oh,
That's okay. The magic slows them down too.
Pretty sure you take the impact damage before that matters.
But I can't imagine it would be a far fall at me.
It's less the fall, it's more the speed these Griffins are going at.
Yeah, fair.
But it is a handful more hours yet before the lands start to become far more unfamiliar. Um, red clay hills give way to river and soon to forest, where you can see small patches of or excuse me, small clearings with quite large fires visible even from your high perch there in the sky. Um, at this point, Everflame currently has you guys flying about 100 feet off the ground, and is clearly trying to course correct himself. Something about trying to pull out a map while the wind's at this speed just seems inadvisable.
Yeah.
But as he comes over a wide dirt road, he begins a steady descent and signaling y'all to do likewise.
yeah, I'll follow.
Yep.
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 I will take a look to see if I see Beacon.
From that many miles
I
out,
assume perception.
yeah, perception. Trying to see something over 30 miles away.
I mean, it's bright blue and on fire. It might stand out.
You can definitely tell there's a notable difference in the sky, but more importantly, as you look to the horizon, what you catch is a group, fairly sizable, marching in your direction. And I'm talking like uniformed. Is not the ragged straggles of the undead, but a unified force marching down this road.
Hmm. Are they coming to us, or?
They're heading in your direction down the road, yes. Whether they're going there because of you, you don't know.
I mean, what's the chance of that? They wouldn't know we're coming.
Unless they have scouts.
Oh, they
You
absolutely.
can fly.
As Everflame rolls off the saddle and starts stretching his little dwarf legs. It's not pleasant. It's a little raw for a lot of you. But oh no, they definitely scouted us. We've had one of their kin following us for the last 3 miles. I was trying to signal it out, but I didn't want to get shot.
Fair. How likely do you think it is we'll be able to talk to them without them trying to kill us?
Well, you lot? Hmm. Not saying you have the best track record that I've witnessed. But I don't see any issues. I'm sure our interests align. Hopefully, it's one of the Golden Clans.
I would take metallic in general. So I assume dragons or their kin.
Yes. Quick summary: Berglin is your draconian, heavy population. There's a lot of Fusro Da going on over here.
Yeah.
Well, what shall we do?
Wait for them to approach and talk to them. Nothing else can be done.
Should we prepare contingencies?
Well, we don't want to look aggressive.
Yeah.
Our contingency is just slaughtering them, so.
Yeah. Just be. We will be polite. We will be
Right.
respectful.
Could we hide some of us in advantageous positions in
He-
case it comes to blows?
Gestures you
They
up to the
scouts.
sky, and you can see that there is a winged dragonborn circling you.
Yeah. If they knew we were here, there's no way we're hiding now.
Yeah.
Very well.
So I say we wait, and if things go bad, then we'll do what you do best.
Get stabbed.
We both know that's not what I meant.
I don't know, man. That felt like it came from the heart.
And
Like,
to be honest, Sarah, we both know union killing things is not what he does best right now.
Yeah, he's gotten pretty weak.
Gotta-
He just sort of huffs air and walks off.
Everflame is going into full-on stretch mode. Sore little dwarf is sore.
I'm gonna find somewhere and just sit down and wait.
Do a little bit of stretching as well, but yeah.
Takes about 10 minutes before you can start to first feel the approach, reverberations on the road. another 4 before you can hear their lockstep getting closer, and 4 more beyond that before you see them plainly, but as more than just figures marching in the dark. As they approach you, a large 6.5 foot dragonborn in full plate is currently in the front, and wordlessly they all stop and take to a parade rest position. And begin speaking in Draconic. So, Arson, while everyone else hears the relatively rare language of the dragons, you hear who speaks for you.
How do I answer this? I will say, I will reply in Draconic, of course. If you wish to speak this language, it would be myself.
So, have you confirmed with your party that no one else speaks Draconic?
I imagine I just look around and see confusion on everybody else's face.
Everything just gives you a thumbs up, like, yeah, no, you got this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I don't want to.
I'm not going to give the GM an NPC conversation.
30 minutes later, thanks, Jera.
Exactly. I am being nice to the GM.
Step forward, then.
I will step forward.
Rank, position, name.
Nice and... Arson, I am with the adventuring party Rebels of the Vanquished from the Guild of Adventurers Guild of Insulin.
Not leader, then.
Not where?
He said, not leader, then.
We do not really have a leader.
What are you doing in our lands?
We are attempting to bring the... We are attempting to... God damn it, Kotark. I point up at the sky. We are trying to fix this.
You cause?
We did not cause. By the way, what color is the Dragonborn, or can I not tell?
You can only see their armor, which is silver plate.
Okay.
Meanwhile, behind you, you begin to hear Joe
only
muttering
imagine.
to himself, ever so subtly, an arcane spell. The Dragonborn
ignore it.
likewise definitely notices as you see his head shift, his demeanor as he already a towering figure straightens up a bit more and begins reaching towards his sword's handle.
I will put out a hand to Joe and say in common, no, it's Joe. Everything is okay. There is no need for hostilities.
Do you continue your ritual casting, Joe?
No.
Oh, okay. I can see like Joe looking up innocently, like, what hostilities?
What hostilities? Yeah.
What was the spell going to end with an adder?
With an adder?
Did the spell rhyme with scatter?
No.
No.
Oh,
It was.
oh, was it that other thing we talked about? Oh,
No.
okay.
It's just ritual. I wanted to cast secretly.
He did really well, guys.
Did really well.
The best he could have.
Mm-hmm.
As in, everyone noticed.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'll let him continue his conversation then. Just kind of turn my back since I can't hear anything or understand anything, I should say.
Oh. How fix
I will.
as he now has his hand rested on his sword.
We have cause to believe that an evil cult is directing souls from the gods to the creature that is causing this, creating great beacons of blue flame. We are hoping by defeating these cultists and removing the beacons that it will fix the sky.
Doesn't quite turn his full back to you, but almost like straight 90 degrees as he begins to speak with a smaller figure dressed in rather exquisite robes of silver cloth. As your attention is drawn to them, they are leaning upon a staff. You realize it is a female dragonborn, and fortunately, because not clad in full plate, you can see indeed silver scales.
I'll take silver. Silver's not bad, I hope.
They whisper amongst each other. Before he once again turns and looks upon you. Your friend is welcome to complete his ritual. He has been deemed not a threat.
I will give like the same look to Joe's like you can do your ritual now.
No, you hurt my feelings.
Wow, Joe.
Yeah.
I will then look back to the Dragonborn. May we continue on?
Under escort.
Understandable.
There is an ever so subtle whistling sound that issues forth from the road figure. The military column that you realize now is probably about 50 deep and 10 wide of just troop parts ways on either side of the road for you.
I will ask, do you know where one of these great beacons of fire lay?
Hishka has said nothing of a great beacon. But this was the direction you were going, yes?
We believe that there is one in Herkier.
Squints at you.
For some reason that name is stuck in my mind.
March on then.
Yep, let's go.
Walking after all that? Like, I know I'm a bit saddle sore, but walking?
It's either that or get stabbed.
You could get on one of our shoulders.
You do have built-in handlebars.
I wasn't volunteering myself.
He saddles back up and just walks the griffin, who, you can tell it's actually hard for him to keep the griffin from taking off. Something their enchantment is to go super, super fast, and now they're going at marching pace. But assuming you guys begin to follow Arson, the Draconian and the robed one, the two that seem to be in charge, do not move to get to the other side of the column and seem to be in a quiet conversation there in the back. Our perception crew of everyone but poor Tempest and Joe note that there's a lot of like comforting hand motions, like trying to calm the plate-born dragonborn in check. He has, for the record, not let go of his sword.
Oh,
You hurt his feelings, Joe.
Man, everybody just hurt everybody's feelings.
Well, I guess that confirms it. He does know common.
You didn't ask.
I know, I didn't intentionally. Ugh, because apparently I don't speak for the party.
Wait, aren't you? Yeah, I was say, aren't you flagged as the party speaker?
Oh.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Probably
Yeah.
officially, officially that's probably the case, but you know.
It
We
is.
sure wanted it to be her, but everyone's like, no, you're not trustworthy.
That's because she wasn't.
Well, you're probably glad that Ridra can't see through your perspective.
Yeah.
Sounds about right,
'Cause-
Gotard.
They're just big kobolds.
Pretty much.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
call
even going to
it
make that comment, but I was concerned that they actually might know common.
She would either be happy or absolutely panicked, one of the two.
Completely panicked.
Um, Yep, they do not seem to attempt to interact with you, other than marching beside. It's about once you get to the middle of the columns that they churn and begin to march, keeping pace with you. Everflame complaining the whole time. Could have been one of the gold clans. No, no, we get silver.
I'm sure it could be worse.
Oh, absolutely.
So much worse.
Could have just got, an actual dragon.
Yeah? Out of character, would I know if there are like chromatics in Bergland or not?
There's not been active dragon activity reports are few and far between. Berglund being a unique case, as there is a heavy kobold population, heavy dragonborn, wyverns, drakes, things of that the dragonkin nature seem to have flocked here. And it is known that make sure I say the city name correctly. Yvilos is actually run by a dragon. And there is a price on the dragon's head, so that'd be a reason you as adventurers would know, because it's still a dragon.
Yeah. What color is that dragon?
It is a blue dragon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a great place.
Which city was that?
Yvlesis, the right there by the northern river.
Okay. So not the place we're going.
No. It is reported that their territory basically is that the entirety of that coast.
Fair.
Yeah, just an astral diamond's worth of pay if you can kill it.
I assume ancient.
Not quite that old.
Full old enough to be a pain in the ass.
Old enough to be a pain in the ass. To the common folk.
Yeah.
But
argue even adventurers.
it is several hours of this lockstep marching before you can begin to see very uniform, very well structured, and elegant buildings beginning to crop up. There are fields of worked earth. It's hard to tell with what crop at the moment. Something eternal night. Most notably is probably just as you're getting into the thick of the farmland, someone riding on a bull drake, like a little earth drake, comes rolling up and talks to the commander for a few seconds before riding off. At this range, you can in fact see big giant font of death.
Oh, there it is.
I was right.
Congratulations, Austin.
That might have been out of character being happy.
They keep marching because obviously that was an out of character being happy.
Yeah. But I will try to gesture to the commander.
He adjusts his steps length more than like changing his pace to the point where eventually you catch up to him.
I will point to it and Draconic and say, "That's it."
Clearly see him looking where you're pointing and can see nothing.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
you've pointed out the Eternal Night once already.
I forgot that they can't see it. That is where we need to go, pointing in that general direction.
So you say. First
But be
listen
wary, there may be enemies there.
Of that I have much doubt. You haven't spotted a single undead this entire walk.
Hmm.
Well, you get into what would amount to the town. You can see that it is under heavy patrol. Others in similar garb but of different colors. You note a coppery red platoon march across as your squad or the battalion makes its way to town. Um, there are most notably there is what appears to be a large pile of burnt bodies.
Ah,
Your white friend there seems squeamish.
I
Well,
do not like the sight of excess death, but
That was in Draconic.
oh,
He's being a jerk and we can't understand him.
what an asshole.
I apologize for my comrades. In Draconic. Just in case he did understand that.
I didn't call him an asshole in character.
Mm.
I'm just
No,
kidding,
but
I
you
totally
did.
did.
You need totally did.
Yeah.
There was infestation accompanying the night. We've dealt with it.
That is quite helpful. Because we've been dealing with these all over the place.
They definitely do, Sarah. They haven't said anything about it. Go dark.
That's a very good point, Kotark.
Quite abruptly, the battalion comes to a halt. Wait here, please. And his please is accentuated by the front of the column crossing their spears across the opening.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
Sarah is typing. One of the soldiers looks at you like, you shouldn't use that kind of language.
Especially not with that language.
I will say, yeah, that's very inappropriate, young lady.
Mm.
You asking for a smiting.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I have
Near a relatively large bonfire, you can see the individual that had rode up on the bull drake, standing next to a crone-like hunched figure. Their long reptilian arms hanging onto a golden crook. As this individual converses with the commander, just nods every now and then, possibly nodding asleep out of boredom as the commander just relays the 4-something hour
Cast
march.
cast exposition at 4th level.
Like, oh god, just get on with it.
No, Ben Sarah.
That, Sarah, you have no idea how fucking appropriate that was. Did you just counterspell Joe?
I don't think Sarah has counterspell.
I have no spell.
A punch to the throat is definitely a counterspell to a ritual cast.
I don't
Yeah, good
know. What's
point.
her passive perception?
The only person in the party who didn't notice that was Tempest.
10 perception.
Joe, you barely noticed you did it.
Huh?
Oh, that is great.
For the
For-
record, I knew that's pretty much the way it was going to go. I know what my stealth is like.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, rolling a single digit doesn't help.
Having a +1 doesn't either.
It's one higher than you could have had.
Joe, it's better than mine because I had 1.
Anyhow,
Oh, wait. No, I got. Never mind. I'm good.
it is slow on arrival, but the party with the crone eventually makes their way into the battalion where you have been more or less told to sit put. But wait, Everflame still has not stopped complaining.
I expected.
I don't fully blame him.
Where's that silence spell?
I didn't prepare it.
So, Arson and Joe now understand. You come to end eternal night. You can see golden scales peeking out from under her robe.
We are doing our best to.
How?
I too will cast exposition at 4th level because I do not want to say this again.
Well, give her the TLDR.
TLDR. Souls getting in by a being. We are trying to stop the cultists that are using those souls for power. Blah 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 blah. And something something blocking connection to gods.
Head twists out here and there.
Only far more eloquent.
Yes, but I did not ask for what brings you here. I asked how. Do you have your cultist? A way to find them? How? Genasi?
Well, for the previous ones,
For the record, yes, Genasi was in common.
yeah. I will put my hands up to hold back the Kotark and the Tempest.
The fire Genasi have until the waters to cool off.
Oh. Well, for the previous ones, they have just been here sucking up the souls. They also glow blue,
Like yourselves.
with much more vigor than us.
We've dispatched those already.
Was there a spellcaster among them?
Turns to her commander. He shrugs. If there were, they didn't live long enough to produce a spell. Herskula,
Then I
saw
would guess,
true to that.
seeing what we have seen, I would imagine that they have not come here to start collecting yet.
Like, looking around at them, do any of them glow weirdly? If I close my eyes and look at them, do any of them glow weirdly? Because I see the eyeball in my closed eyesness.
You close your eyes and the eyeball's just there all of a sudden. Like, you're sure if it could, it would wave at you because it's been a while.
It hasn't even talked to me. I don't want to hear from it.
But, there does not seem to be a single individual here that is afflicted with blue flame.
Okay.
I wish I had a way to give that information to other party members. Crispy being both the voice and the most perceptive.
Oh, someone else does notice that.
Okay, good.
I can talk.
Problem
pretty
is,
well, but
she currently, like, the player is currently handicapped.
Something internet issue.
But we'll broaden it to all the way down to 15 just to help everyone out. The road figure that had said it was y'all were okay, and even said Joe wasn't a threat. Y'all don't see her. She's gone.
It is dark.
I will point it out quietly to Joe.
They should be, but they haven't updated Kotark. You're welcome to remind them and not tell me in a direct message.
Proficiency bonus. It's like I noticed that too when I looked at my sheet. It's like, hold on,
Oh, hey.
something's
I
wrong.
was yeah.
There was
I like
that.
that. The handicap beat you to updating your passives.
So all y'all that are 15 are probably 16 now.
Yes, indeed. Don't worry, Union will update it next week.
Maybe.
Assuming he hasn't fallen asleep on us.
On.
Oh, he definitely fell asleep on us.
It means we get to tease him later, right?
No, it's updated.
Can't argue.
Yes, I can.
You can.
Yes, it fucking indeed.
Man, it's gonna.
You certainly do not have a 1,516 passive perception, sir. Because if you would like that, I will make it to yes, you can visualize every atom in existence. Your head fucking implodes. Jera's res can't fix that.
Give me a few levels.
No, because his head would just re-implode.
I don't know how to change it.
Double click it.
With the pointer.
Pointer. Oh.
There you go.
No, because feeble mind doesn't affect.
Perception. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now it's completely out of whack.
I'll fix it, Union. I'll fix it. I got you. Just for you, Union. I would not do this for anyone else. How the hell did you turn it sideways? What the fuck, dude?
But we all know that one is a lie.
Like, as soon as I finish editing, I click off, and all of a sudden it just goes yoink.
Union does no common. Oh no, what happened to Union's common? God damn it. Oh, it's back.
Oh my god, what is going on?
This is just
No,
one of those
now
times.
what's happened? Where did the big common go? Oh, now it's back.
This is just one of those
Union
times.
does double common.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
It's like pig Latin.
Oh.
No, it's gone again.
What did I do to deserve this?
Decided to play D&D with us, Mutt.
Anyhow, so hey, 16 pluses, y'all notice. Your girl's gone. And she's
Yep,
been
I
gone
pointed
since you
it
guys
out to her.
arrived. How do you point it out? Like, play it out for me.
I scooch over to Joe and just lean over and try and whisper to him.
Okay, then please give me a stealth check.
I'm good at that.
You can't do worse than his first roll. I would argue that it's not a disadvantage.
I have exhaustion.
Oh, okay, that's true. So you like yawn it in his ear. So Joe, you are now likewise aware.
Yep. All good.
Why is there a box around?
What?
Why is there a box to what?
Union stuff just keeps changing.
What? Now there are boxes, now the commons are disappearing.
Okay, stop writing on Union's area, guys.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Where is Union's? I don't even see Union. Oh, there he is.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah, everything looks fine.
There we go.
By the way, Roadhog is not gone. Roadhog's right there. It just has not loaded for you.
Eternal.
Yeah, he's right there.
I love Brotark.
The 1 week you get to think about no Brotark Kotark if you're barely here.
Brotar.
Anyhow, it is on that note that we are actually going to wrap up, as there is what sounds like a hissing, like rapid release of air from further within the Dragonborn compound.